Jon Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC. It is what it is. I obviously feel bad for Tom that he lost all that time and obviously money. Yeah, we'll make it up to him. Tom Aspinall's a good guy. He's been incredible through this whole process that we've gone through. He's been willing to do anything, fight him anywhere at any time and do this, and now he's like, I'll fight anybody. You tell me who and I'll fight him. So Aspinall's been great. He's going to be a great heavyweight champion for us, and I'm excited to work with him.
Announced that Jon Jones called us last night and retired. Jon Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC. This announcement sent shockwaves through the sport. For over a year, the heavyweight division was stuck in limbo. Fans, fighters, and analysts all growing restless as negotiations for a Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall showdown dragged on with no resolution. Dana White had even set a deadline for Jones to commit or be stripped of his belt. Last night, that saga ended with a single phone call. Jon Jones took on his social X to tell more. He says, "Today, I'm officially announcing my retirement from the UFC. This decision comes after a lot of reflection, and I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the journey I've experienced over the years. From the first time I stepped into the octagon, my goal was to push the boundaries of what was possible in this sport, becoming the youngest UFC champion in history, defending my title against some of the best fighters in the world, and sharing unforgettable moments with fans across the globe. These are memories I'll cherish forever. I've faced incredible highs and some tough lows, but every challenge has taught me something valuable and made me stronger, both as a fighter and as a person. I want to thank the UFC, Dana, Hunter, Lorenzo, God, my family, coaches, teammates, and all the fans who have stood by me through every chapter. Your unwavering support and belief in me have been my foundation. To my fellow fighters, thank you for bringing out the best in me and for the respect we've shared inside and outside the cage. As I close this chapter of my life, I look forward to new opportunities and challenges ahead. MMA will always be a part of who I am, and I'm excited to see how I can continue to contribute to the sport and inspire others in new ways. Thank you all for being part of this incredible journey with me. The best is yet to come."
How are you? Good, man. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, I don't have I would hope so. I would hope so. All the best. All the best. Sure. Yeah. Let's do it.
Aspinall had been vocal for months that he believed he would be the man to force Jon Jones into retirement. Long before the official announcement, Aspinall confidently predicted that if Jones ever had to choose between facing him or walking away, Jones would opt for retirement. Now that Dana White has confirmed Jones's decision to step down and hand over the heavyweight crown, Aspinall's words have proven prophetic. On social media, fans quickly resurfaced Aspinall's previous statements and predictions, highlighting how he called this outcome well in advance. With Jones officially out and Aspinall crowned the undisputed champion, it's clear that Aspinall's persistence and confidence played a major role in shaping the heavyweight divisions.
The fact that the illustrious career of Jon Jones, the supposed greatest of all time, ends at a post-fight press conference in Baku, Azerbaijan, is a joke. Is an absolute joke. I'm sorry, but this is an absolute joke. Tom Aspinall is going to Las Vegas. At the very least, present him the title. At the very least, do something to make it up for this guy who has been sitting there watching his career just waste away for the past 7 months. Oh, by the way, his last fight was almost a year ago, 11 months. Do something. This is the way it happens. This is the way it happens. Some
then broke down the behind-the-scenes reality, saying it was clear for some time that Jon Jones had no intention of fighting Tom Aspinall. According to Ariel, Jones was never interested in that matchup, and the UFC had known for months that he was out. Instead, Jones angled for other big-money fights, like with Francis Ngannou or Alex Pereira. But when those didn't materialize, he chose to walk away on his own terms, preserving his legacy and unbeaten record at heavyweight.
And anyone who tells you otherwise is not telling you the truth. As I've said time and again, Jon Jones asked for a lot of money. He asked for the number that everyone was talking about. He's asked for a lot of money, and as I said time and again, he deserved that money. He earned that money. After much negotiation, the UFC got him that money. Did they ask for help? That remains to be seen, but they got him the number. And Jon Jones said he was in. And then a couple of days later, he said he was out. And ever since then, the UFC has been trying to convince him to come back. to take the fight, one last fight? And he said no. He's doing the reality show. He's living his best life. He's doing seminars, all this stuff. He's tweeting away. And so they've known for quite some time, several months, that he was out. Dana White told us a couple of weeks ago. What did he say? Jon Jones agreed. But I told you all, he wasn't telling you the real story. He wasn't telling you the full story. The full story was he agreed and then he reneged. Dana White guaranteed this fight would happen. He guaranteed it would happen as recently as a couple of weeks ago. It was already not a thing. The way in which this has been handled has not been great. And the fact that Tom Aspinall, at the very least, couldn't get some sort of, oh, here's the belt, here's the ceremony, here's your fight, here's your date, is shameful. Now, ultimately, Tom doesn't care about any of this. He really doesn't. He just wants to fight. It was never about Jon Jones. As I've said time and again, Jon Jones was a great addition to the whole scenario, to the equation. Oh, wow, I could beat Jon Jones to become UFC heavyweight champion? Undisputed? Incredible. Look at me. Look at the stars have aligned for me. But ultimately, this guy just wanted to become champion. He wanted to prove he was the best. And by the way, he has been the best for the last couple of years. Time of his life, when he's killing everyone, beating them by knockout in 60, 70, 80 seconds, he had to sit around and wait for a guy because the UFC didn't want to move on in what was something that could have been determined back in November.